Two leaders of a major New York City union are calling out the influx of socialist politicians and saying trades workers, union members, are not on board with these extreme platforms.
One of those leaders joins us now, Steamfitters Local 638 President Brian Hunt. Brian, thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me.
So for years, most people thought if you're in a union, you vote Democrat.
Correct.
Why has this changed all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know if it's been all of a sudden. If you look over the past 10 years in New York City alone, we've started to lose market share, especially in the residential market. And I feel that our members are getting the sense that, their priorities aren't being addressed. And if they're not being addressed, they're naturally going to start looking elsewhere. I feel like the values of our members haven't changed, and they're probably reflective of the values of the average American voter.
What are those priorities, by the way?
Those priorities are tangible issues. We care about affordability, we care about public safety, we care about inflation, things that actually make a difference in people's lives throughout the city. New York City is an extremely complex political landscape to try to navigate, and we also cover Nassau and Suffolk counties. So we're dealing with a lot out there, and right now, if left-wing progressive policies are going to make it harder to build, harder to invest, and harder for my members to put food on their table, then we're going to start to have a problem. And we need Look, I got to bring wins back to my membership at the end of the day. And if I'm not doing that, I'm not doing my job. So I am going to hold people accountable.
I've noticed in order to balance the budget, Zohran Mamdani deferred a major pension payment, kicked it down the road. That would, whatever happens, if you're a union member, that is not good. And then if you look at, particularly for steam fitters, pipe fitters, you want investment in new real estate projects and above and beyond everything else. And if he's doing anything that puts that in jeopardy, that's a no-go.
100%. And that's actually a distinction I'd like to make to the audience as well, is that, we're not a public sector union. We're a private sector union. We're funded privately through our contractors and through our members, and it comes from the work that they put in. So if we don't have a pipeline of work, then our training program suffers. Then that means our communities suffer, because the buildings that go up that are being built union are much more than just brick and mortar. There's communities behind those projects. And, we offer a pathway to the middle class. And if those projects start to stall, then, we have a problem, keeping things moving forward in the right direction, and it affects everybody. Yeah. So I think that, we really need to keep an eye on, and again, like you said, we rely on responsible development in the city to keep things moving in the right direction in a meaningful way. So that is a major issue and something that we're going to have to pay attention to.
When you think about your members, right, they're building the infrastructure, ultimately, that the city relies on. And so when you look at the attack on residential property and commercial property, I'd have to imagine that investors willing to build, expand, renovate, things like that, start to slow down. Yeah. Have you seen any change in the investment thesis in the last, call it 3-4 months, in terms of building and jobs that are out there?
Well, I'm starting to see a bit of, commercial projects, like we just had with 350 Park with the Citadel incident, and I think they were a little too far along at that point to really put any stall that project. But I mean, he did mention that he was going to start to double down on places like Miami. So we don't want to lose investment from New York City. We got the 250 years of, independence next weekend. And, America is the greatest country in the world. New York City can still be the greatest city in the world, but we got to keep it that way, and it's up to us to do that. And that is going to come from smart, investment and responsible development. So that's a major issue. That's probably our biggest issue right now.
Go unions, and there's room, and there's room for everybody.
I appreciate that.
Big tent. Brian, great to see you. Brian Hunt Jr. You be well.
Thank you, guys.
Tell your guys we don't function without you.
Yes.
100%. And thank you guys for having me.